At last, the workload was almost over. There was only one more train left to take. The last train was a goods train for Peter. A few trucks of logs for the sawmill. "Coming right up," cried Jinty. The trucks were shunted into a siding, but the coupling was tangled between a very old brake van that hadn't been used for a long time. Jinty slowly buffered up to the train. Come on," he said. Let's go. But what Jinty didn't know was that the brakes on the brake van had been broken for a long time, and they were in need of repair. Jinty then rushed off for his next train to get ready. As Jinty puffed over the switches, there was trouble. The brake pin then caught on to the front switches. "Hey, what's happening?" The driver pulled and pulled. Suddenly, the driver and fireman were shocked. "What was that?" cried Jinty. "We broke the brake van," said the fireman. "Oh dear," cried the driver. "Now I have to call for help." The brake van had caught hold of the switch. When tugging it, it accidentally broke the floors. Now there was nowhere for the guard to stand on. To make matters worse, it snapped through the wheels, and now it was broken completely. Soon Sir Topham had arrived, on board the Limited. "Oh, that won't do at all," said Sir Topham Hatt. "The brake van's busted." Well, Jinty," cried Sir Topham Hatt. "What do you have to say for yourself now?" "I'm sorry, sir, but it wasn't my fault. James told me to do it. He told me to rush if I wanted to get the work done." Sir Topham Hatt's eyebrow raised. "Is that so?" he said. Sir Topham Hatt then walked forward to James. Said James. "Oh, what's that? I have to get a passenger train. Okay, bye." "Hold it right there, James," cried Sir Topham Hatt. "Jinty told me that you're responsible for this, aren't you?" "Yes, sir," cried James. "Well, thanks to you, you've caused confusion and delay. As a punishment, you will be sent back to the sheds at once. It's lucky that we have Percy back on the line." "Yes, sir," cried James. "I won't do it again, sir." Unfortunately, there was no time to get another brake van, so Sir Topham Hatt ordered one of his other engines to take the train with him, with Peter. The orders were arranged, and soon a shunter arrived to help out. They then set off in a hurry. Jinty was worried. Sir Topham Hatt stumbled over. He felt a bit disappointed, then smiled. "I know this wasn't your fault. It was James who did this. But you did a great job organizing the cars and coaches for the trains. As a reward, you'll be able to be the station pilot here permanently." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Jinty. "But what about Stanley?" "I'll send him to work on your yards. He might get an authority from this." "Oh, he's wanted to shunt something for a long time, including the trucks." Thank you, sir, said Jinty. After that accident, Jinty learned a very valuable lesson, which helped him become the new station pilot of Knapford Station. After a few training bits from a few other engines, he now learned to be a really useful shunter. For the main rule of being a shunter is to be a really useful engine. Jinty happily agreed.